In this one I'm going to show you what to expect when you use the Polaric Invitation to enter the Polaric Void. When you first enter the arena you'll see that it's split into two parts, one side fire and one side cold. You will of course be fighting the Black Star boss. Hello Exile, you're watching Altec 2K Gaming. For each second you stand on the fire side, you'll gain a debuff called Annihilating Light. This makes you more susceptible to fire damage and less susceptible to cold damage. It also increases your chance to be ignited. Standing on the cold side will give you stacks of Crushing Darkness each second. These do the opposite to the fire side, increasing your cold damage you take, reducing the fire damage you take, and increasing your chance to be frozen. Stepping to the other side of the arena will rapidly remove the debuffs from the other. Knowing this is going to be key to this fight, which deals primarily fire and cold damage. Black Star will summon 2 copies of herself throughout the fight. These are marked by the words Replica and Simalacrum. Replica summons Divergent Reflection. This appears to be a caster that brings down columns of fire on you. Simalacrum creates the Warped Reflection. This appears to just do basic attacks. These appear to be recast every time you kill them, so you don't really want to aim to kill these. On top of this, Black Star has 2 minor abilities and 2 really powerful abilities. Starting off with the minor abilities, which don't do an awful lot of damage and can be easily survived unless you have a massive number of stacks of the wrong type. We have Star Flare, where she does like a leap slam onto us and does a big fire circle on the ground. And we have Deep Space, which appears to be some form of glacial cascade, obviously dealing cold. The major abilities do a lot of damage, and you want to avoid the damage wherever possible. The first major ability is marked by the words Solar Storm. Upon casting this, you'll find 5 laser beams headed straight for you. I had pretty high movement speed in this run, and I still couldn't outrun it. If you're on the fire side of the arena when this spell is cast, then the columns will protect you from the ability, blocking it. If you're on the cold side of the arena where you take less fire damage, then the columns won't protect you, they'll just get destroyed. The next major ability is Astral Avalanche, and this is the most scary part of the whole fight. When these words are uttered, you will see very large ice meteors heading straight for your head. Again, you have 2 options. If you're on the cold side, the columns will block it. However, if you do get hit, you'll take more damage. On the fire side, where you take less damage, the columns will get destroyed, but obviously you're taking less damage anyway. What I haven't mentioned until now, which is really important to know, is that as soon as the fight starts, the arena will start to rotate anti-clockwise, meaning that the fire and cold damage is gradually rotating. If you happen to be stood behind a safe column just as the arena rotates into it, then that safe column will instantly crumble and you'll take the damage. For this reason, most people actually stand in the safer side of the arena rather than rely on the columns blocking it. As the columns can also be destroyed, there's no guarantee they're going to be there when the attack starts. They do regenerate throughout the fight, however. In summary, if you're about to get hit by something that looks like fire, get on the cold side, and if you're about to get hit by something that looks like cold, get on the fire side. Alternatively, you can protect yourself from Astral Avalanche by hiding behind a column on the cold side, and Solar Storm by hiding behind a column on the fire side. I hope this guide helps you do a lot better than I did when I first did the fight. This boss is the first boss in a quest line. Do another 14 tier 14 maps while influenced by the Searing Exarch, and you'll get an incandescent invitation to fight the Searing Exarch and get your first Watchstone. I have a guide to the fight for this, top left. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.